Hi, Group 1. Healing messages for your past friendships. You've got King of Pentacles in reverse. And the reason behind this is the Devil. And advice is the Empress. Wow, okay. And all of us got Ace of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And also Two of Wands, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles in reverse with pair here. And the Magician, and Nine of Swords, and Six of Swords, and Three of Wands in reverse, and Temperance, and Judgment, Nine of Cups. Okay, so many things that you guys have been through already. Well, so many stories, but one of the stories that I'm picking up on is that you had to leave, or I don't know what happened between the two of you, or maybe this could be about a group of friends. You had to leave even though you felt like they're your family. This could be talking about transferring to a different countries or something like that. You might want to see them again, but you're probably feeling like they're forgetting you, or they might be a different person now. Okay. Ace of Wands in reverse. So maybe you're feeling very discouraged about the past friendships. Okay, the healing messages for group 1. Lapis Lazuli. So I think it's talking about intuition and heart-to-heart talk. Yeah, I feel like you guys felt connected to each other through heart once. Healing messages that I think it's saying that it's not because of the money. I don't know what it's saying exactly, but I think it's saying that it's not the money. Maybe this is a message that your friend wanted to say. The Devil here is the reason. So I feel like a huge conflict happened between you. Well, advice is that you can go and move on. I mean, you're divine feminine. You have learned a lot from this experiences, friendships, and you're ready to move on, and you're grounded, and you're perfect. So there's nothing to worry about. And then rather, I feel like it's not, how do I explain this? Maybe your friend was losing, it's either losing money and started to kind of clinging on to you, or it started ignoring you, or like I said in the beginning, maybe they're saying like it's not about money. I don't know what it is, so let's do some clarification here, because the Devil is heavy here. The Devil, why is the Devil? Maybe this friendship could talk about opposite sex. You know, maybe you guys, maybe, I don't know, maybe you guys were once dating or something like that, or maybe you guys wanted to date, or maybe vice versa. You know, maybe they wanted to date with you, or maybe they wanted to be more than friends with you. I don't know, I have to see the clarity here, but that's the overall theme here, okay, for group 1. Let's see. But it's not about money. Or maybe I'm not good enough, that kind of vibe. But there is definitely a doubt, or this could involve addiction as well. Addiction, seduction. Something huge got in your way in this past friendships. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay. Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords in reverse, and Two of Cups, and Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Star. Nine of Cups in reverse, and Queen of Wands in reverse, and Ace of Cups. Chariot. Did you guys have a fight? No, you guys had a fight, but you guys reconciled once, and it was good. It was a beautiful beginning of the chapter of the friendships. But again, money. It's like every time, the finances, like every time financial issues comes in your way, one of you are cooperative, but one of you are ignoring it. Not coming together energetically, and it's, I don't know, it's either you left the community or maybe you decided to kind of forget thinking about this friendship anymore. The kind of vibe here, okay? King of Pentacles is your healing messages, and that's clarification is the Sun in reverse, okay? Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Magician in reverse, all in reversal. So maybe this person didn't express their feelings toward you. It's about money. It's not about money, right? So maybe this person felt like their financial issues I feel like this person took their financial issues too seriously. I mean, maybe it was serious, but I think with the Empress here, I think you're somebody who can see friendships without finances, like without money perspectives, because you're somebody who can see something good within them. However, they are the one who thought they're not good enough, or maybe they feel like they have changed a lot too much from their childhood because of the what's happening in the financial. So maybe you guys had once reconciled. Maybe you guys knew each other when you were a child, and maybe you guys, I don't know, maybe it's about reunion, or maybe you guys once met when you guys already grew up, and then something happened in the devil. That's one of the stories. Maybe it doesn't apply to everyone, but that's one of the stories here. And you're very, like, I feel like you waited so long for this to come back. Because this person is with the Magician in reverse and Sun in reverse here. They really lost, like, confidence and control in these relationships. They really withdrew. So overall, I think what I can say with the healing message is that it's their financial issues or financial struggles or financial conflicts that they had. It's not really about you messing up this connection. It's the devil. Let's dive into this. The reason behind this is Page of Cups in reverse. It's King of Swords in reverse and Seven of Cups in reverse. Like I said, maybe this person didn't open up that they had addiction or some sort of huge issues. Maybe this could be talking about, Page of Cups in reverse and King of Swords in reverse here. Maybe maybe this is like opposite sex relationships, and they really wanted to be friends, like more than friends with you, or maybe they could be talking about their self-doubt, They could have changed their perspectives in a very different way with the Seven of Cups here. Like they needed to focus on something important if they wanted to cultivate the relationship with you, because you're so grounded. You don't judge people with money. You don't. You just don't. You're honest. You're authentic. But this person overthought, about this relationship with the King of Swords in reverse here. They were not logical. They were not thinking straight. Their emotions were flooding, and all they can think of is the negative thoughts in their mind, and try to. It's almost like I don't know if they're trying to play a game, but they twisted the scenario, I feel like, and all they have to do was to focus on you if they wanted to, continue this relationship. So yeah, healing message again is that it's not really about you, group one. It's not about you. It's like, yeah, I feel the sadness though, even though there's Three of Swords is universal. Maybe it was upright. It means that maybe you had a heartbreak related to this relationship, but I think once you guys, I don't know, maybe you guys share the same intuition level, or maybe you guys are connected deeply with emotions, or some sort of harmonies that you guys felt, but they just they just couldn't conquer the devil, or they just couldn't face the fears that they had, and they overthought and what they withdrew, and that's why you feel like you're left alone here. But you know, with the Eight of Pentacles here, but it's not you. I feel like, you know, yeah, it's about them struggling financially, or struggling with their health, or maybe their confidence. Maybe it's related to their children, if they you know, if they have any. And the advice here is the Empress here, clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Wands in reverse, and Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, you know what? It's time for you to level up, because you're beautiful. It's time for, it's the next stage. Yeah, it's the next stage for you. Maybe it's time for you to you know, build a family, or create something that you wanted to make. You know, a Ten of Pentacles here. You could be building a family from here, or maybe you could be taking care of the family that you already have, or you, because you've been through this difficult relationship, this past friendships, you now see what's important in human relationships. And it's definitely, you know, even though you had a heartbreak, I think this experience had become the seed for your success. And Ten of Wands in reverse is saying that you can release all these burdens now. You know, you can, it might be hard, but you know what? If you want to forget about this, you can. Okay? You don't have to carry this anymore. And Ace of Swords in reverse, there might be, like I said, you know, money is not about it. The kind of energy they got. Maybe they're not seeing the truth here. So maybe you're not seeing the clarity here. But that's okay, because it means that they closed off. If they closed off, that means that they chose not to show the truth. Maybe their true colors. If that is the case, even though you guys shared a very deeply connected, you know, intuition, harmony, and feelings together, they just couldn't open up. They need to learn how to trust people, not only you, but people in general. Yeah. They just had to trust that you're not somebody who's going to judge them, because you wouldn't. You're kind, generous. Yeah. So that's my healing messages for your past friendships. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, Group 2. Healing messages for your past friendships. You've got the Moon, okay? The reason behind this is Eight of Cups in reverse, and an advice is the Hangman, okay? So with the Obsidian Stone, you should protect yourself from this past friendships. Healing messages. With the Ace of Wands in reverse here at the bottom of the deck, I think it's saying that they're not giving up on you. That's weird. Why? Because it's friendships. What is this about, Spirit? Two major arcana here. So this is huge. I feel like it's saying that you're going to see the clarity about these friendships, this past relationships. Because if you do some self-reflection about the past, especially full moon or new moon, I feel like it's more like full moon, but if you do that, you're going to see the clarity that you're gonna see their ego. Okay, you're gonna see their ego. Okay, so let's do some clarification here. That's the healing message. So I feel like for group 2, it's continuous. I think this friendships, maybe you thought that it's over, but they're heavily thinking about this. Are they regretting it, or are they after you? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Let's see. But you need to protect yourself from this. So if you're getting so much download, then you can say, please stop giving me the messages. Yeah. Maybe they're regretting about what they've done to you, or maybe they regret that they lost you. But I think it was natural for you to leave them. I don't think it was a great friendship at the end. King of Pentacles, okay. Ace of Swords and 4 of Cups in reverse and 7 of Swords in reverse and 2 of Cups and 3 of Cups in reverse and King of Wands in reverse and Ace of Pentacles in reverse and 10 of Cups. Family. Is this friendship related to the family matter or family issues? Or maybe their friendships changed after they got a family or you got a family? Or they got rich or you got rich? Or you maybe you felt, I don't think it's you though. Maybe you felt weak or they felt weak physically, and then the friendship started to collapse because they started acting really weird, tricky. I don't think you guys are talking to each other anymore. Yeah, obviously past friendships, but I think maybe you know the truth already about this persona of this person, okay? So the moon healing messages is clarified by 4 of Wands, Justice, and Page of Swords in reverse. Healing message here is that things that you didn't see, you're gonna see it soon. Yeah. I'm hearing this like we'll be back after commercial. We'll be back after commercial. That's what I'm hearing. So it's really soon. Yeah. Within 9 days, 4 days. And justice will be served in this relationship, whatever that happened in the past. And I don't think I don't know if they, okay, if you had, well, it really depends on what you went through, but if you are still connected with this person, let's say, and if out of nowhere, if they started asking you out, I think you should say no at this moment. You know, be careful, because I don't know what they want to do. I don't know. It's like they want to make it exciting and fun and saying hi, what's up, but they're not going to apologize. They're not going to apologize for what they've done to you, I feel like. So I don't think you want to talk to them anymore. And listen to your heart, listen to your mind. And if you don't want to talk to them, then just ignore the message it says. Yeah. That's the healing message, okay? So I think your spirit is really trying to protect you here rather than healing. I think this is not over. That's why it's not healing messages maybe. But protect yourself, it says. 8 of Cups in reverse is clarified by Page of Wands, 6 of Wands, and 10 of Wands. You guys probably had a very difficult time with communication. Wands cards is about energy and communications and exhaustion as well. physical contact as well. So do you notice this as one couldn't say it, one wand, I don't know how to pronounce it though. 1 to 6 to 10, right? Means that it was okay communicating at first, but then it got really good, you know. Maybe you guys exchanged really good conversations to each other, but then it became really burden for you. It took you a lot of courage to communicate with this person, I feel like. Because this person, it's like you are good with looking at your own past and really self-reflect. On the other hand, they don't. They feel like they think that past is just a past, and they don't apologize for their mistakes. They don't, like, I have a feeling that you're always the one who apologizes first. That's why it became a really burden for you to communicate with this person. Yeah, they don't look back on what they do. Okay, so the Hangman in reverse is clarified by the Hermit, 9 of Cups in reverse, and 9 of Swords. Like I said, you know, if you don't want to talk to them, you don't have to. Protect yourself, because they're not happy. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but they're not happy with how it ended. Maybe they feel like they're defeated. You know, maybe there's so many things that they want to say. But I think, you know what? If you left this community, I think there's a reason for that. And that's because, well, basically, you left this community basically because they were selfish. And you don't want to talk to them anymore, I feel like. So you don't have to. You don't have to try to please them. You don't have to feel sorry about them, because they're not happy about how they ended, like how this friendship ended, because they don't, you know, like I said, they're not kind of people who look at their past and do self-reflection and really reflect on what they've done to you, because all they have to do is to apologize, but they don't. All they want to do is just to take it and feel good about it. It's not like this person is a bully, but it's just that this person doesn't have this this person doesn't know how to make a proper, like, healthy friendships or relationships. I think it's about relationship in general, not just past friendships. On the other hand, you're a Hermit. You really think about everything. You know, you really do deep self-reflection when there's a conflict, because you want to solve it and you want to ask yourself, did I do something wrong? That kind of person you are. You're very humble. You're very, very humble. However, so you guys are opposite. You guys are opposite. Yeah. What do they want from you? That's because you look so mysterious. You do tarot too? Like, do you do astrology too? Because it's like they wanted to some sort of childish. They wanted you to do something special for them. That's why they were nice to you. At the same time, they still like you. So it's not like they're using you, but it's just that it became a form of using you, if you know what I mean. But on the other hand, you're somebody who you really do self-reflection. You're mature. You know, you, at least you want to mature. And now they're angry, kind of. You know, maybe they don't realize that they're angry because it's not aggressive, but it's just that they're like so confused, thinking both, you know, with those cards. They're thinking like, why did you cut me off? Why did you leave me? Why didn't you just give me something that I wanted? Of course, obviously not. Obviously not. You know, if they don't reflect on what they've done, of course not. And especially if they don't apologize, why would group 2 have to give you, right? They don't get that. They don't know the rule of the relationship. So, yeah. So I think the spirit is saying that the healing message is that you don't have to blame yourself in this, okay? You don't have to blame yourself for this. That's a healing message. So put your burdens off your shoulders now. It's okay to let go because they are a problem, I would say. Yeah, they're a problem. So protect yourself at this moment because it seems like they're still thinking about you deeply, like really heavily, deeply, and they probably thinking a way to communicate with you. But if they don't apologize, at least they should, if that's, what I see on the table is that they've done something wrong. So if they don't apologize, then don't take that risk. Don't take that risk to be hurt anymore with this person or group of people. Instead, you can find a new group. You can find your own beautiful connections with people. So focus on that, okay? Yeah, that's my reading for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi, Group 3. Healing messages for your past friendships. You've got 5 of Swords, and the reason behind this is the Fool, and advice is the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, so healing messages here. Advice here is that, you know what, you don't have to reconnect with them anymore. Ace of Wands in reverse is here, so maybe you feel really exhausted in these relationships. And 5 of Swords is your healing messages, meaning that they're competing themselves to you. So it's not, yeah, healing message here is that you won. You won. Because it seems like they're comparing themselves, or maybe they feel like they're lost in the game. But with the Fool card, I think they're kind of people who saw friendships as a game. They didn't take that friendship seriously. Yeah, but you are with the red jasper stone as well. I think you're very positive and friendly. So you just wanted to start a new friendships with them. I think you made a lot of efforts with the major arcana here. You maybe did a lot of things to make them happy. Maybe you brought them joy, happiness, funness, creativity to the community, but they just didn't listen to you. Instead, maybe they ignored you as well. That's nasty. Ignoring is not good. Ignoring is as harmful as attacking people, if you know what I mean. But don't worry, because it's not because they wanted to hurt you. It's because they felt defeated. I don't know. I have to do the clarification here, but yeah, okay. So let's do some clarification. Because you're nice, you're so positive and friendly, and you love people. You love animals too. So maybe you felt like maybe it was my fault, maybe I did something wrong. In fact, they were the one who couldn't be closer to you because they're not confident enough. Yeah. But they should have sensed something, right? Yeah, I mean, they're still here. They're still here listening to your story, but they are not taking any actions here. So I wonder. It's like passive aggressiveness toward them. They're hurting themselves inside their mind. 7 of Swords in reverse, okay. They didn't want to be hated by you, I feel like. 4 of Wands in reverse and 2 of Swords in reverse and 9 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles and the Tower in reverse and the Magician in reverse and then 8 of Swords in reverse and 2 of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. Something huge happened between the two of you in the community with your friendships. And you kind of started to open up about yourself. And you gave them so much. You're fair to them. You gave them insights, but they rejected you or they ignored you. But that's not because they hated you. They actually wanted to be friends with you, but they didn't want to be hated by you. They didn't want you to think that they were takers. But at the same time, they did have a sense of nastiness in them. What is this about, okay? That's not okay. So Five of Wands. I mean, Five of Swords. Weird. I mean, the Sun, Page of Pentacles, and the Emperor in reverse. They thought that you were still child. They really saw your quality. That's for sure. Healing message here is that they saw your quality. They saw your childlike energy and purity and funness. You know, you're good with bringing joy to the harmony, bringing joy to the community and also the harmony as well, and very discerning as well. And you're like a sunflower on the sun to the community. You know, if you go there, people are gonna like you. People are gonna like the atmosphere there. But also, I think you had a power. Yeah, power. You're a powerful person. You do have a power to shed lights on their shadows. I feel like, you know, do you see that? This cloud is really standing in my eyes. And they looked up to you. I think they kind of wanted to be with you or be like you as well. Yeah, admiration here. And they wanted to kind of keep you. And there's so much learning that they've done from you. However, they also felt very weak. Like I said, you know, you're so powerful that you had the power to shed lights on their shadows, and they saw it and they felt so ashamed, or they felt so small. So two major arcanas here. I think this, I don't know, whatever happened to you, in two of you, it was a huge lessons for both of you guys. I feel like that, first of all, for your, I don't think it's a lesson, but the healing message for you is that you're so powerful. Okay, you have a lot of super good qualities within you. And their lesson is that if they still wanted to be with you, they needed to make some efforts to show love to you, but they didn't. And they needed to see their own shadow. And they have to admit that there's a nastiness in them toward you, thinking that they kind of deserve to take whatever they can. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. But, you know, healing message here is that you're powerful. Yeah, with the Fool card as well. You're very, very, very joyful. The Fool is clarified by the King of Pentacles and Three of Wands and Five of Wands in reverse. You're good with money too. Maybe that's what people got jealous on you related to that. Like they really, you know, do you see the Taurus here? Taurus statue here looking over at King's Pentacle here. I think they're really envious of what you have. Maybe you have cultivated, you know, yeah, that's something that they that they misunderstand. It's not something you have. It's something that you cultivated. They misunderstood that. It's like, well, group 3 have a lot of things just naturally. Maybe you look good, you know, maybe group 3 looks good and they look pretty and they look like they're fashionable or they have so many things in their hand. That is not true. I mean, you worked on it. You worked on it. King of Pentacles is about working on it. You know, very tangible things, making efforts to make their dreams come true. You've made efforts. They misunderstood it. That you just got it naturally. And I have a feeling that you're also good with business as well. And whenever they see your quality related to money and business, they got really confused. Like Five of Wands in reverse is about conflicts, like turbulence in their mind, and it's a storm in their mind. Yeah, they didn't want to lose. Basically, they were comparing themselves to you, and they misunderstood what you have or what you cultivated, and they just got jealous by themselves, and they're drained by their own insecurity and their own negative thoughts, and they drown themselves. Yeah. So it's not you. Because you're powerful. Okay, so Hierophant in reverse is clarified by Ten of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords in reverse, and Three of Pentacles in reverse. You know what? If they're trying to come back to you, say no. It's a big no. It's a major arcana here. Say big no. Why? Because they're hiding something. They're hiding that they want to get something from you, or they want to talk to you about their plan related to their family, and like what are they trying to do here? That's weird, because it's almost like, I don't know. There are many stories though, but some of those stories, it's saying that they could ask you for a job. Maybe they want to be hired by you. Also, they could say, well, maybe they're opposite sex with you, I don't know, or maybe their partner, I don't know. Friendships, but maybe related to romantic relationships in the Hierophant reverse and the Ten of Cups reverses here. Maybe they could be saying that, they could give you a sweet talk saying that, you know what, I couldn't sleep at night because you left me. That kind of, even though they were the one who was playing it wrong. And they could also tell you that, hey, my family situation is horrible, I want some help. Basically, they're selfish. I don't like their energy, group 3. I don't like their energy because this is tricky, like the Seven of Swords in here. Group 1 was a little bit different, but group 3, there's no Devil card here, but I do feel a little bit more nastier energy from them, because it's almost like they're passive aggressive, pretending that they are not, they're pretenders. That's what I would say. Like they pretend that they're not taking anything from you, but they do. And they think that it's okay because they think that they haven't told you anything in their mind, but you're not stupid. It's like, yeah. You can tell me, you can say that I'm not stupid. I can tell what you're trying to do here. Yeah. It's not like it's not like they're feeling like you're stupid, but it's just that they don't know how to respect people in the right way. I don't know how they were raised, but they just don't have the manner to show gratitudes. And I don't know how, but they do compare people, like compare themselves to people all the time, and they misunderstand easily that people just have things naturally, but actually it's something that you cultivated. So they don't appreciate for what you do or what you can give to them. So if you don't want to put yourself in the same loop again, don't welcome them in. Yeah. You know what? If you still want to be connected with them, I don't think you do, but they have to apologize. Yeah. They have to show their sincerity to you. Otherwise, don't. Because it's not okay. It's almost like they think that it's okay they think that it's okay for them because they didn't bully you, but they ignored you. If you know what I mean, that kind of energy that I'm getting here, that's nasty. Okay, that's nasty. Yeah. So, healing message here is that it's not you. You're powerful. You're friendly. You did your best in these relationships. It's just them. Yeah. They need to learn to detach themselves from competition. And they should stop looking at, I don't know, social media with the Page of Pentacles here. Maybe they should stop looking at social media and start comparing themselves to, continuous loop. It's never ending. So they should go and mature a little bit. And yeah, if they wanted to come back around, I would recommend you to say no, because they're still takers, I feel like. Yeah. Well, I don't know if it was a healing messages. It was more like a warning for for group 3. So maybe you guys are still connected, or maybe this person is really thinking about you, or maybe they really want to come back to you. I don't know. But you know what? Just know that you're so powerful and bright. Okay? That's what I have for you. I hope it helped, and I wish you good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye.